Hey guys, sorry that it's taking me so long to put this video out, but been real busy with the wife and the new baby and stuff, and my wife hasn't been released yet, so she gets released on Monday, which would be nice. At that point, she can start driving. But I've been doing everything, taking the kids to school and back, and managing the church and managing a paint company and just all kinds of things right now. So anyway. Um, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a page that's called Dirt. Wait, what's it called? Adventures in Dirt. They actually featured some of the clips from last week's video, and so we picked up a few subscribers from that. But getting really close to the subscribing or to the 500 subscribers. But anyway, enjoy the show. Hey guys, out by myself today. Shh, don't tell Dave. I imagine he probably could have come today, but this yard's not that big and I don't have a whole lot of time. So I just kind of came out by myself. But got a little bit of a history here in this neighborhood for myself. I'm just going to turn you around and show you. Anyway, so that house is where the owners of this house used to live. And that house, not sure what year it was built, but during World War II, the British soldiers actually stayed there because they were trained here in this town. Obviously you can see right there some old houses, and then this house has a little history for me. I found, what was it, 4 silvers and an Indian in that yard, including a barber dime. But I just pulled this, or got this signal pretty deep, and I saw it kind of peeking out, and I realized it was going to be a nickel, so I thought I would show it because it was deep. That is a smooth nickel. The house that I'm actually doing right now, it's not that old, but as you can see, everything around it is, wow, that thing is smooth completely. Let me see if I can get it cleaned up. Maybe I can get some kind of detail off of it. Oh, that thing is wiped clean. If I had to guess, I'd say that's probably a V-nickel, but I'll take it home and see if there's any way I can get any kind of detail off it or something at home. But for now, it's just a nickel. Well, I don't really have too high of hopes for this, but I just pulled this out of the ground. It is definitely a smashed ring, but and it's ringing in the gold range, but looks like it's got a fake diamond in there, and looks like it's peeling. So let me I'll put some water on it and clean it up. Without a doubt, it's a it's a smashed ring, which is always cool. Well, it's better if they're not smashed. It's better if they're in perfect shape, and it's better if they are gold, and I can live with silver. But yeah, that's definitely a fake stone in there, but little play ring. See what else we can get. Well guys, I honestly tell you the truth, I'd about given up on this place. You see this kind of little tree here. I know for a fact there was some soil brought in, but as you see over here, it's kind of spotty, and you look out there and the grass is real thick, and so I'm thinking that maybe over here they didn't bring any soil in, and up underneath all these tree roots I got a signal, and you can see right there that looks like I got myself a Merc. Let's see here, let's get the water out so I can make sure if it's a 1916D I don't scratch it. I imagine it's probably from the 40s, but we'll see. No, 1921. It is a good one. Let's see what there's no mint mark on it. I think in 21 they only had, I don't know, guys. I got one of the neighbors here with me, but I have never dug that day, and what I know for a fact is I'm pretty sure 21, the only mint that made them was Philadelphia, and I don't think they made very many. So I'm gonna take a look at this right quick on my phone and see if I can't find out exactly what the mintage is. I'll get right back to you. Well, I looked it up on my phone, guys, and they only made 1.23 million of those. That is a rare one. Average conditions around $100, and it looks like I might have got it a little bit right there with my shovel. It was so wrapped up in those roots. It's kind of a pain in the tail, but that's awesome. I want to put it in my car. I don't want to carry it around in my pouch. Let's see what else we can get. Well, I definitely think I found the spot. It's definitely around this tree, down in all those roots. I'm sure you guys can see that sitting right there. Buried as another V. Man, I tell you what, I'm sure that other one that I found a while ago is a V also, but I am killing it on the V's. See if I can get a year off of it. Let's say maybe 1911. Let me zoom in. (1901). Got to be careful with a V because you'll rub the details right off of it. But what do you think? I'm gonna say 1901. Awesome. See what else we get. This must be a nickel day. I'm in a different part of the yard, but I'm still digging through roots, and this was a very jumpy signal. I just pulled this out. I think I'm zoomed in here. There we go. Boy, this one's caked. This is definitely another nickel. Boy, it's caked on there. I'll tell you what, let me kind of get this cleaned up and I'll come back to you. Well, it's not a nickel. It's some sort of token. I saw where it said for trade, but I'm not sure exactly what it's for trade for. But if I can get it to focus. Oh well. Anyway, trust me, it's a token. Let me see if I wipe that off. Well, I'll get it cleaned up, and you'll see a picture of it about right now. Hey guys, so you see the house behind me. I showed you in the last video. I believe it's going to be in the last video. I'm behind on putting my clips out, but I've done this house before in the past. I got a long-standing permission for it. Used to be a doctor's house here in town, and now his mother owns it. But I guess actually it was probably always his mother's. He just used to live here. But anyways. I found 4 silvers in this yard and an Indian, including a Barber dime, a Washington quarter, and the other 2 silvers were Mercs. But back then, whenever I dug it, it was before I ever started my YouTube channel. I always had the habit of kind of skipping midtones. I'd dig them for maybe the first hour or so, and only if they were like awesome signals. But I decided to come back since I've kind of changed how I dig. I slowed down more, looking more for gold. So and nickels. A lot more nickels pop out. So I got my first decent find. I'll turn around and show you what it is. Far, I got a little bandage holder thing. I guess you'd expect that from a doctor's house. I found a key and a 1949 rabies vaccine tag. And I just saw that down there. This is I've got 2 nickels already. Kind of wiped it a little bit and saw it was going to be a V nickel. This is the year of the V for me. Let's see if I can see a date. There's right there where the date would be. I guess you can see the V on the back. Well, barely. Let me wipe it right quick and see if we can get a date. It's kind of crusty right there where the date's supposed to be. Let me see if we can zoom in a little bit. Looks like it ends in a 9. Or no, that wouldn't be the end number. That would be, it's 1890 something. The last digit, I can't tell. That's B number 10, I believe, for the year. We'll see what else we get. Well, I know the mayor of this town, and so he stopped in and was visiting with me for a little bit. Took up quite a bit of the time I have today, but no big deal because he's an awesome guy. In fact, I kind of attribute him to the reason why I pastor the church I do. But anyways, I got this fairly deep signal. It was oh, let me get you off of Zoom real quick. There it goes. It was a fairly deep signal, and I pulled it out of the plug. And it's kind of, I see it's rounded. I'm thinking button. No, that is not a button. That's a buckle. That is a cool little buckle, too. Wow. Wonder how old that is. Almost looks like a spectacle buckle, but spectacle buckles were like 1600s. It was deep, but I didn't think it was that deep. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we get. So the last time I was here, I dug under this tree and I was getting signals and stuff, but man, if you can see the tree roots that run through the ground, this type of tree is just a nightmare on tree roots. But I got a kind of a nickel signal right on the top of the surface, and I just pulled that out. That looks like it's going to be a ring. I don't think it's going to be precious of any kind, but it still looks like it's going to be a cool one. Almost looks like it would be a class ring. Rang up a perfect signal on the Knox for a nickel, which is typically where, you know, arranged for gold also. But like I said, it's not cleaning up very good, from what I can tell anyway. Let me put some water on it, get it cleaned up, and then I'll get back to you. Well, it's definitely cool, but I don't think it's precious. I mean, it's fairly heavy, and it's ringing, like I said, right where it needs to be, but it wasn't very deep. I don't know what gold ends up doing when it sets on top of the ground for a long time. But if it is gold, it's going to be white gold for sure. Get my phone to focus on it. I don't know why sometimes it focuses and sometimes it doesn't, but your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, pretty cool. See what else we get.
This signal was a really deep nickel signal, and when I saw that side, I thought, oh man, it's just a piece of iron. But what it is an iron back button. That is a pretty cool looking button, it looks like too. That thing's going to clean up real nice. Not a lot of time left. Got an appointment to get to. Let's see what else we get. So I'm actually at another place now in another town where I've hunted before. It's a church, and I found a buffalo. The only reason why I'm here is because I lost my wedding ring here a long time ago. Actually, it's in the video, one of the past videos I had. I was sitting here just kind of going slow, seeing if I could find the ring, and like I said, I found a buffalo, and then I just popped this out. I already saw what it was. It's just a Rosie, but 1960 on the dot. Guess I didn't do very good, did I? That's crazy. Let's see what else we can get here. The only reason why I'm here right now is because my kids are actually, sorry about the traffic, but my kids are at the eye doctor, and I stopped off to try and see if I can't find the ring that I dropped. But see what else we get. Haven't looked at a year or anything on it yet, but I saw that right there and realized it was going to be an Indian. So thought we could look at the day to get the year together, or the date together. And of course that side is going to be the hardest side to see and the crusty. Let's see here, trying to figure out. All right, that's 1 cent. And the date's going to be right there. Well, kind of hard to do one-handed. Well, there it's starting to come through. What's that, 1904? I don't think we've got anything from the 1800s here yet. Actually, I take that back. I think maybe that barber that Dave dug here was in 1899, but it was pretty worn. It looks like a 1900 something, but I have to get it home, get it cleaned up, and I'll give you a better picture. See what else we can get. Well, I've been digging for a while. I'm kind of back over to the spot that me and Dave were digging whenever I found the stuff. And this is the side he dug on too, where he came back and found more. And I just popped this out. I couldn't tell. I've already dug a Washington, a Jefferson nickel, and I couldn't tell about this one, but it is worn, that's for sure. But that is a buffalo. I know you can't hardly tell. There's the buffalo right there, but boy, she's worn down good. No chance of getting a date on that one, but it's a buffalo. Man, I tell you what, I've been working hard. Not a lot of deep signal. Well, there are a lot of deep signals, but they wind up being pull tabs. There's hardly any high tones. This one was a shocker. Look at that. You see that there? I never expected for that to come out like that. I did not expect for it to be silver. I was thinking clad dime, but definitely sitting around some rust. But 20 something. 29 maybe, 28. It's pretty rough shape, so I'm not worried about rubbing it, but that is a silver. I didn't think I was going to get one.
Well, there it was. Can you believe it? Another key date. I got the 1909S not too long ago. Now the 1921. I've also in the past I've gotten the 1942 stamped over 1941. And let's see, what else have I gotten? I know I've gotten another at least semi. What was it? Oh, 1914D, and then a 1914D Buffalo also. So I do pretty good when it comes to the key dates. But hopefully you enjoyed that video. Um, like, share, subscribe. We're getting really close. We're getting really close to 500. When we do, we're going to do a giveaway. No matter what, guys, just remember, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what it is, God is always good. Have a good day.